Southern California, AM-1220 KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I'm with Janelle Percy. Janelle Percy is with Edward Jones, but you're also a veteran of our country. You served our country in the United States Air Force. Tell us about that.
Well, I went to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs for college, so I was there for 4 years and wanted to become a pilot. So I got out of that, graduated from the academy in '98, and went to pilot training in Mississippi. So I got to fly the C-130 with special operations and got to see a lot of interesting things. We refueled helicopters on night vision goggles at night, so it was a lot of fun. That
must have been a real challenge.
It was. It was challenging, but it was also very rewarding, too.
One of my roommates in college flew C-130s, KC-135s, yes, and all the other acronyms. So you have a background of discipline. Yes. Because you have to be disciplined to be a pilot in the United States Air Force, and I think that's why this industry, which is a financial professional, financial planner, fits you really well. What gave you the inspiration to be a financial planner?
Well, in the Air Force, there's a lot of people that I knew that they start saving for retirement, but just like all companies, you know, they give you money for a 401k and you put your money into it, but then they never give you any advice. They never tell you where you should put your money or any help with that. And I know a lot of people wanted that help and they didn't know where to go to find it.
So now you're going deeper with people to help them have a better future.
Definitely.
Why Edward Jones?
I really like their business model. We are a small town. Our company was developed in 1922 in St. Louis, so back in the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest.
Isn't it? They have Edward Jones Field in St. Louis.
Yes, they do.
I went there last year for the World Series.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I like the philosophy. We have one investor, financial advisor with in your local community. You're not calling a phone bank or anything. When you call my number, you're going to talk to me. I'm the only one that deals with your account. So it's kind of a partnership between us and the investor. It's not a big call center where you're not sure who you're working with.
Yeah, it's one-on-one service, which is really what you need when it comes to financial planning.
Right.
What can you expect? What do you look for in a financial advisor? What should they look for when they're looking for a professional to help them out?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is kind of a connection with the person. You know, these people the financial advisor is going to be helping the investors save money. We discuss their goals. So it's important that you have that conversation and you understand that they're trying to help you, but you also want to get helped and just have a good connection, I think.
I think great rapport.
Yes, definitely.
Great rapport, because you need to be brutally honest with each other.
Right.
In order for your financial plan to be successful. And last but not least, what your financial advisor, what should you expect from them? I mean, do they contact you so often? Once the relationship starts, how does that relationship continue and grow?
Well, the main thing is, like I said, it's a teamwork. So, you know, you're going to sit down with the financial advisor and go over what your goals are. And then at least once a year, even more often if you want to, we'll revisit those goals and make sure that those are still your goals and we're making good headway towards those goals.
So one of the recommendations you have is start early.
Yeah, definitely. And I know a lot of people don't think about it and kind of put it off until they see retirement or college for their kids looming in the near term. If you start early, you don't have to invest as much. You can put a little bit away and you have the longer time for that money to work for you. And
one of the ones I love here is be consistent.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know, at first they get the idea to start saving and they'll put in a little bit of money and then just leave it. Well, if you set up a monthly transfer from your bank account into your investment accounts, it keeps happening. You don't really see it, and when you come time to retire, you have a lot more money, and that's grown over that time. Yeah, and last but not least, diversify. Right. Definitely in times like today when the market's kind of up and down, you know, it was doing well 2 days ago, and then the elections, it's been down since then. If you're diversified through all the different possible investments like stocks and bonds, things like that, your portfolio has a chance to grow, but it also is going to be protected because you're not all in one specific investment. Yeah, or one class. Well, right. Those who want to reach you, how can they get a hold of you? They can contact me. My phone number is 661-799-2789. One more time? 661-799-2789, and edwardjones.com. They can look for Janelle Percy.
Well, great. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a part of the solution, and thanks for your service to our country.
Well, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Janelle Percy. Janelle Percy is a investment advisor, a professional at Edward Jones. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Cruz Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. To show us Fred Arnold on AM 1220 KHTS.